What's going on, guys? I wanted to drop a little bit of knowledge today about copiers, printers, ink and toner, and if you're in flip life, why you should be pursuing that stuff. So my background was I was a copier salesman for over a year. I sold copiers to businesses door to door, and I learned a lot about the industry, and there is a ton of money still in the copier digital imaging business. But if you're in flip life, you can absolutely crush it and make a ton of margin on this stuff. So let me show you some things I picked up yesterday and what you can be on the lookout for to make a lot of money. So this is a HP Office Jet 7612. It's a MFP or multi-functional printer. It has a automatic document feeder here in the top. It has the platinum glass that we're all used to. Color display, folds up and down. It's really cool. It's got one paper drawer, and it also has a automatic duplexer. That means it'll soak the paper in and flip it. But the biggest thing that makes this printer really awesome is it can print on 11 by 17 paper. So this paper is 17 inches long, 11 inches tall. So a normal piece of paper is 8.5 by 11. So it's normally cut right down right there. But this is a desktop model printer that can literally print on that. And businesses spend thousands of dollars to be able to print on that size paper right there. They'll spend anywhere from $5,000 to $20,000 to be able to print on that size paper. So HP is the only manufacturer that makes a desktop model like this, so this is actually a pretty rare find. But if you can find one of these, definitely buy it because somebody's going to buy it from you. Like I said, because it costs $5,000 to $10,000 to $20,000 to be able to print on that kind of paper right there. And the next thing you need to know is, or a quick lesson on these things. This is a Office Jet. So Jet always indicates that it's going to be an ink-based printer. So like you can see right here, it has ink levels. And anything that says laser is going to be a toner-based system. And toner is incredibly expensive. Ink's incredibly expensive as well. So anytime you can find old ink or old toner, pick it up. Somebody's going to buy it from you, and you're going to make a good amount of money on it because that stuff is like liquid gold, especially HP brand stuff. Their stuff is crazy expensive. Brother's not as expensive, and some of the other manufacturers is not bad, but definitely buy anything of commercial quality, such as Xerox, Canon, what's some other manufacturers? Kyocera, Konica Minolta. Lexmark's kind of so-so on the price. It's more of a lower grade brand, but definitely HP, Canon, Kyocera, Xerox, and Konica Minolta. Those are your big players, and Toshiba's pretty good too. Well, their equipment sucks, but that's another story. So here's another type of office equipment. This is a printing calculator, so same kind of deal. It prints. People need it. People like this old school stuff for whatever reason. I tried to sell these people technology and upgrade stuff, but you know what? They literally told me, I'd rather go on eBay and buy the same old thing that I've been using for years because that's what they're comfortable with. So anytime you can find stuff like this, buy it. Somebody's going to buy it from you for a lot more than you paid for it. I paid $2 for this thing, and it's selling all day for $20. This retails brand new for $500. I paid $25 for it, and I'll probably be able to get $150 out of it pretty quickly. So yeah. All right, guys. So I wanted to walk you through kind of how to test a printer in the store really quick. So first thing is make sure it has the right power source. So make sure it's plugged in correctly. Make sure everything's kind of attached correctly. This one, it took me like 30 minutes to get this thing going. So first, load your paper. All printers are a little different. Just make sure it's set to the right size. Letter legal. That's what I have. This is 8.5 by 11. This is just a drawer. push that thing. Sometimes you gotta have to horse these things around a little bit. All right, so then what I like to do is so it'll probably start out on the copy fax screen, but what you need to do is find setup, and then in the setup screen I like to come to reports, and then I normally will just do a printer status report. Alright, so this one's working like a champ. And then what this is going to do is it's going to give you the full printout. This one needs a little bit of service, but it's alright. They can clean it. That's what it needs, it just needs a cleaning. So it kind of just shows you the levels that are left. Sometimes it'll give you the total number of prints so you can kind of see how a system okay, so total pages printed. This system's only printed 2,700. This thing's like brand new, and it's only printed 729. Wow, it's only scanned 486. So yeah, this one hasn't hardly been used at all. But so say it doesn't print right away. Another thing you can try doing is go to setup and then go to tools. So then in tools you can do something that you can hit you see that clean print head. So what that'll do is the system will try to clean the print head and it'll clear up the print quality, and then it'll print out something that looks like this. And it'll show you how it's doing. But yeah, so that's just some quick tips on how to test one in the store. Make sure it's working. Definitely check these things out before you buy it, because some of them can be a real issue, and that's probably why it ended up in there in the first place. So I hope that helps some of you guys out with kind of understanding some of these different things and models and things to look out for. So some more tips on buying ink and toner. Watch out for ink's expiration date. Ink does dry up and does not work anymore. Unlike toner, toner does not have expiration date. It's powder. You can shake it around and it's just fine, and it'll just keep right on trucking. But yeah, so top brands to be aware of: HP, Xerox, Canon, Konica Minolta, Kyocera, and Toshiba. And pretty much any commercial grade toner stuff that you come across, buy it. I know for a fact people will buy it, and it's really expensive. One toner cartridge is normally between $150 to $300, so that's the kind of money we're talking about. That's pretty big money. So yeah, I hope this helps some of you guys. Any questions, leave a comment or something and let me know. I'd love to help you out.